All right, what's up, everybody?
Not a whole lot about yourself.
Well rested. How was your Father's Day?
It was good. It was good. About yourself.
I watched Project Hail Mary today.
Anything good?
Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. I kept getting like shorts on it for YouTube or Facebook, and when it hit my subscription platform, I went ahead and gave it a watch. I blazed through Night of the Seven Kingdoms with Dunk and Egg. That was really good. All right, so I know we stopped a little short-handedly because I was not feeling well last Sunday. We'll pick back up and we'll get caught up today, and we'll see what happens.
Sounds good.
I think all of last session was like a short combat that we finished. We got through our loot. We've got a dead Belcor, a dead succubus. We killed Kavith. You guys picked up a prisoner known as Veraska.
Hmm.
What else do you remember?
Yeah.
Anyone else want to add some recap?
I think that
Well,
was pretty much it, wasn't it?
we started off with Stu falling to the ground after Crixus shot the serpent folk holding him hostage. Vivian saved Stu. Then we fought the harem. Kavith hid in the force cage, and then Vivian dimension doored Stu and herself into the force cage. We killed Kavith, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely killed Kavith.
And we talked to the other serpent folk, and she's gonna betray us later, but they let her live anyways, and they let her go her own way.
So is Veraska free to go? She can walk away.
So I remember rolling a diplomacy to bring her along with us. I think that was like towards the very end.
Yes, you're right. You got a 27. Let me check the diplomacy DCs real quick to see what her response would be. Oh wow, she has a horrible charisma. Yeah, so she would go from hostile to unfriendly. And actually, she probably wasn't hostile. She was probably unfriendly. So that's going to bring her to indifferent.
I can work with indifference.
I couldn't care either way.
And we're inside the House of Receiving. It's a large stone building that kind of dominated the center of the fortress, in the center of this cavern. You guys had gone up the wide steps that were carved to resemble coils of a giant snake, leading up to this wraparound balcony above the floor of the courtyard. You went through the two set of double doors into the interior of the building. There's a bunch of elaborate serpentine carvings that kind of decorate all of the exterior surface in here. The floor is covered with a scale-like tails inlaid with spiral patterns. Once again, it's on a platform that's 15 feet above. This is where the fort's commander Sakabo usually stay, but you guys killed him many days ago on your initial foray for your initial adventures into the fortress. The ceilings in here are 30 feet high. There are chambers both to the south and to the north that serve as like for servants and storage. Specifically, the north is a private meeting room that contains a long table and several chairs. You guys are going to find a cabinet in here that contains cages holding a number of live tiny animals that you imagine are for snacks. So they've got cages filled with bats, moles, rats, and the like. There's also a stone decanter with six stone cups, and that contains some type of wine that is a mystery. That's kind of a mysterious to you.
The wine is mysterious? Could I kind of ascertain what it's based off of? I mean, I'm assuming it's not grapes being so far underground.
Well, Vivian, I'm going to give this one to you. Immediately, it smells like blood.
Oh, okay.
Do you take a taste?
Yeah.
Obviously, the base of it is blood, but it's been spiced. It's definitely it tastes okay.
I'll hand a bottle off to Stu. It's not terrible. I mean, it's not the finest, but
Where are they getting grapes down here?
well, it's
Oh man,
magic-y stuff.
Vivian, let's see how much you like it. Make me a fortitude save.
All right. 17.
You take a sip and you kind of feel your belly gurgle. Roll a d4.
All right.
It's gonna
That's a
give you
3.
it definitely makes your belly hurt and you kind of sweat a little bit. You'll have the sickened condition for the next 3 hours.
Cool. We just put that on my thingy.
Oh, you feeling all right?
Oh yeah, no, yeah. It's just the nerves from the fighting.
Does anybody else get describe it?
It was a pretty close call.
Yes.
Okay. Stu is
I'm
next
gonna
round.
pop open the bottle and yeah, there we go.
It's got a strong copper taste. Do you get any bonuses versus poison?
No, none that I know of.
It's not that it's poison. It's just that it's not made for your biology. Go ahead and roll me a d4, Stu. Stu, you also have the sickened condition for 3 hours.
Crixus will cast Detect Magic on both of them to see if they're enchanted.
No, they are not enchanted. But they are serpent folk.
What?
I'm just joking.
Alrighty. Well, I guess we should. Do we want to clean out the rest of this fortress, or are we just good to go? Take Belcor with us and get out.
We should search. There might be more prisoners.
Yeah. Fair enough, I guess. Fair enough. Vivian's feeling a little under the weather, so she's going to actually cast her floating disc and fly around on her floating disc. Pop her wings back inside of her back.
The only place we haven't been is down, right? We've been every level
I think
above
so,
this
yeah.
one.
Well, I would, there's still probably about, there's probably, maybe a handful of rooms on this level that you haven't fully explored. But to help you, I put a blue arrow on the map that will lead you down into the basement.
Well, you guys want to keep going or leave?
Might as well
Made
keep
it this
going.
far.
Mm-hmm.
All right, head on down then.
I'm going to let you guys explore freely. And then if you happen to find the basement, we'll swap maps.
Isn't there a big area here that says down?
Okay, let me.
We did finish exploring over here.
All right, those rooms, let me get you a description for those. These are going to be barracks rooms that contain sleeping platforms, equipment lockers. Um, the the sleeping lockers can hold up to 30 serpent folk guards. That first one you looked at, Stu, was empty. Stu, you've backed up to the balcony. That balcony's 10 feet up.
I'm assuming we're sticking together, even if our tokens aren't the same spot.
Yeah, we should all go together.
Crixus is in the smithy.
We're all staying together.
Yeah, I'm just having trouble with the map on my laptop. I will be with Crixus and yeah, when we stop by and see the cages of small animals, I will ask Verasaka if she wants to take a few of them for the road.
Oh, absolutely. I'd love
Or if she's.
appetizers.
Mm,
She also gets a cup and pours herself some blood wine.
mm. And yeah, I'll just kind of go along with Crixus for now.
This wine is my favorite. It has blood of sentient creatures. It's spiced with some brain mold spores and other subterranean seasonings. Its main ingredient usually contains drow, dugar, gnomes. But the best vintages of blood wine contain a higher concentration of Morlock blood. It's best if only serpent folk drink it. I've read that it's poisonous to most other creatures.
Could I have mentioned that before? And I stick my fingers down my throat.
Are you guys trying to go up the balcony?
Trying to. But I have found an invisible balcony.
All right, I moved you up on the balcony. You're free to move. That's a guard room, table and chairs. Those stairs lead into another barracks area that's empty. The room on the right is an officer's quarters. The room on the left is an armory. That armory you opened has 30 longswords, 30 spear, 30 masterwork flails, 30 masterwork composite longbows, and 30 quiver of 20 arrows.
weapons for the Morlock army.
That bigger room you're in is actually a gym. It has long swords, heavy flails, spears, and daggers hanging on the wall.
Get some good practice here, Vivian.
Oh, I don't know if I really need the practice. That's why we have you and Rob Ray around. I'll stick to the backlines firing. I'm not feeling up for practicing right now anyways. A little bit squeamish, I guess. I don't know.
All right. Looks like you guys will probably go down. I'll go ahead and change maps.
God.
Give me a second. I gotta check a note. I don't see them on my map. Do you guys see doors on your left?
I'd
Yes.
see two
Yes.
doors right here.
Right here.
Okay. Yeah, they don't pop up on my player map, but yeah, there's 2 doors there.
Okay.
They're locked. I will unlock them.
Yeah. Um. Do you guys remember picking up any keys?
Not specifically, no.
Key to area N34.
Yep.
Key to question mark from Asan. Okay. So yeah,
Key to area N34.
that's from
Sakafo.
Cavalo.
Yep. So those doors are like a DC 50 to get into. Crixus, you won't be able to get into them, I don't imagine. But Stu does have the key on him.
From Asan the Torturer. And some
All
other
right.
keys.
Here's the key.
What key? Oh, this key? I almost forgot about that when I got this last time we were here. Unlock the door.
All right. So we got 2 alcoves flanking it when you walk in. 2 alcoves flank this antechamber, each containing a lifelike statue of tall serpent folk garbed in robes. Stu, upon entering this room, the eyes of the statues on your right and left, their eyes begin to glow a pale green light, and they begin to speak in Aklo. Does anybody know Aklo?
Crixus speaks Aklo.
Crixus, you hear the first statue says, "The true people sleep," and then the second statue says, "The true people wake."
The true people wake. And I'll walk past the statue.
All right, this room is really cool. You're going to see that there's openings in the floor, Crixus. The floor of this deep chamber, it goes so deep it kind of becomes lost in darkness. From where you're at now, the platform in the northern corner, you're going to see two stone catwalks that stretch across the room to another platform on the far side. At the back of the room is a ziggurat-shaped throne that sits atop the far platform. As you look down into the darkness below, you see countless stone cylinders that are carved like scale-like patterns.
I'm going to try to repeat whatever Crixus said in Aklo and past statues.
This is kind of something out of the Matrix. As you look down, Crixus, you'll see that the room contains these cylindrical sarcophagi. And there's little windows on them, and you see inside the cylindrical sarcophagi are hundreds of sleeping serpent folk.
They look like better than the ones we've been. Because we know there's degenerate and true ones, right? According to the other serpent folk.
Yeah, I think Cavith kind of explained the difference the first time we met.
Yes. So the degenerate ones are the ones that are about the same age you guys are. They've been like raised in the same world that you've been raised in theory. But then the ones that sleep, they're from centuries past. They're from like before the Great Cataclysm, when the meteor hit the planet and stuff like that.
So do these look like the old ones or the new ones?
You would assume these are definitely the old ancient serpent folk.
Well, looks like we got some killing to do.
Hundreds of them? Well, I get why they call it the Fortress of a Thousand Fangs now, Stu.
That was just for the ones we've been fighting.
Guess not. Guess there's another 1,000 of thousands.
So are the sarcophagi magical?
Yes, they're magical. Anyone that could give me a spellcraft is welcome to. I asked ChatGPT to make some art. I'm going to show it to you guys real quick. Call out your spellcrafts if you can.
47.
Way less than 47.
All right, yeah, this is some pretty cool art. All right, here we go. So this would be kind of Crixus's view right now as he looks into the room. Vivian, you think that these serpent folk are probably in some type of hibernation that's probably similar to a temporal stasis.
Okay. Does it seem like the sarcophagi are mainly for preservation, or that it's just kind of like their I don't know how would I explain it? It's just like a pod that they're sleeping in. Is it preserving them, or is it more like just something that protects them from the elements?
I would say a bit both. Have you guys watched the Fallout TV show?
Hmm.
I'm sorry, I'm more referencing Fallout 4, but it's almost like a cryo chamber, so that way they can sleep thousands of years and then wake up later on when things are more suited to their race.
Okay. Well, I mean, if some of them are rising already, yeah, this could be a problem. Um, do we want to try to open one up, see if they wake? And I mean, we can deal with one serpent folk, surely.
Yeah. Knock them out one at a time.
Might be here for a while, but yeah, we could. Um, well, Stu, what I could do is I could make you be able to fly, and you can go from sarcophagus to sarcophagus, just snapping necks the way you do.
Like you said, we'll start with one and see how that goes.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll cast Fly on Stu. Is it low enough to where, or is it within Crixus's low light vision that he can still snipe from
Um,
from atop them?
it is 60 feet down. That's what I can say.
Okay.
Suddenly,
Okay.
this apparition appears before you guys. A voice appears in your head. Shoe shot, dim light, sun worlder men. You cannot be here. The true people have not awoken. Arisen have not. Leave, go away, surface dwellers. Leave now. Leave or serve the true people. Kneel. Bow before, you serpents. Servants. Food of the true people, your masters. Begone.
We intend to awaken the true serpent folk.
Momentarily.
Let's start off with some initiatives. Any volunteer want to run robbery tonight?
I can do it. He will ready his weapon to defend Crixus in a heroic manner.
All right.
Just check. I do have the ring of protection and the amulet of natural armor +4 from last time.
Yeah, I
But-
think so until we divvy up the amulet.
Okay.
Because I think, yeah, Crixus can't take it off, and I don't need it.
All right. If you need a +2 of either, I'm getting rid of those.
Yeah, I could use a +2 of both, but
The ghost is going to let out a frightful moan. Okay, let me see if you guys are in a 30-foot spread. Perfect. Okay, cool. All right, I'm going to need all four of you. All four of you get hit by the frightful moan. Make me a willpower save. Whew. All right, well, you've seen 11 from Stu, 30 for Crixus, 11, 15 from Will. I'm sorry, 15 for Vivian. All right, I'm going to roll a 2d4. This will work for all of you. Okay, this is interesting. All right, so Rob Ray, Vivian, and Stu, all three of you guys are going to be panicked. Panicked is the most extreme state of fear. So a panicked creature must drop anything it holds and flee at top speed from the source of its fear, as well as any other dangers it encounters along a random path. It can't take any other actions. In addition, it gets a -2 on all saving throws, skill checks, ability checks. If ever cornered, the creature cowers and does not attack. It can typically use the total defense action in combat. Panic creatures can use special abilities, including spells, to flee, and must use any means to escape. All right, it's going to take Crixus a round to realize what's going on. Crixus, what would you like to do?
Crixus will announce he ain't afraid of no ghost and apply. Actually, let me try and identify this thing first before I do anything too foolish. Do I have any information on this critter?
You know, obviously it's a ghost.
Obviously it's a ghost.
Ghosts can corrupt people with their touch. They can scare people with their moans, and they usually rejuvenate and come back to life even if destroyed. What questions would you like me to answer?
It's attacks and defenses.
Their biggest attack is their corrupting touch, which they hit you with a touch attack. They do damage, and then you have to make a fortitude save for half damage. Defenses, they have channel resistance +4. They are incorporeal, and they do have rejuvenation. What you thinking?
All right, I'm going to full attack it to see how that goes. I have favored enemy undead. So I'm assuming this is undead since it's a ghost.
Yeah, it won't classify as a monstrous humanoid.
Right.
It's going to classify as an undead instead.
Okay. So if any of those hit, they're all +2 to damage.
All right, so we're looking for 26. So 27, 34. The 14 will miss, but your 37 and mini shot will work.
So the important question is, does it seem to have any effect on the ghost?
Yes, you see it take the shots and take damage. But it's not as much damage as you expect. It doesn't look like you hit it real hard. One shot like went straight through it, but because of the magic, you can see the magic having an effect.
All right, I guess that's it for my turn.
All right, Vivian, you can flee.
All right. By any means necessary, you said, yeah. So, like, if I had a teleportation spell,
You could, yes.
I will teleport to the Morlock camp.
Damn. Stu, you can flee.
I'm gonna go flying back the way we came, and I do mean flying.
And then if someone will have Rob Ray flee. Crixus, you watch as Vivian casts a spell and disappears. Stu runs out the door, and Rob Ray will run out the door as well.
Okay, Rob Ray runs out the door then, if that's his turn.
All right, I'm just looking at my abilities to see how I want to kill you. All right, so the ghost is going to move up to you. Looks like I got lazy. Give me a second. I have to build an attack. This is All right, I rolled a 1, so it misses. All right, Crixus. Yeah, moves up to you, swipes at you with its ghostly appendage. You dodge out of the way. It's your turn.
Rob Ray was the only one carrying something in his hands, right? The sword was the only thing that he had.
Yeah, probably.
Everyone
Yeah,
else,
I'll put
everyone
a sword
else's
down.
hand, everyone else's handless. I will grab his sword, then run away. That's my turn.
Give me a second. Let's see. So you'd have to run up to it and pick it up.
Well, he was standing right beside me, so it should be in this.
Okay,
I
that's fine.
assume it's in the square.
Yeah, I'll forgive it. That's fine. Okay. Vivian flees. Stu flees. Rob Ray flees. It's the ghost's turn. You see him kind of laughing. Suddenly, a fog appears around you, Crixus. Go ahead and make me a willpower save. Great job. You pass. All right, Crixus, you can finish.
I will keep running away with everyone else. I don't know how far it's going to follow us, but that's all I'm going to do. And my base speed is, I believe, 40 because of my boots. Yep, I got to go fast boots. My base speed's 40.
All right, I will end initiative, and I'll let you guys regroup after 6 rounds.
Is that still following us?
No, it will not go beyond the door.
I say that in character.
Nope, I scared it off.
You sure? Could be hiding in the walls. You know how crafty those dingoes are?
I will dimension door back to the dock where we docked, and then start coming back in.
All right.
I gotta cast that at a higher level, so And I will have to use my wings, so I will be popping those out and then flying towards the fortress.
All right. Well, you guys run away. You retreat. Take a little bit of downtime, and then you guys get back together. What would you guys like to do now?
Well, I have. If we want to fight the ghost, I have Ghost Blanche. So I'll make one weapon be basically Ghost Touch, I think.
Got
And I
a
think Stu has a
club.
Ghost Touch club, yeah.
Yep.
I mean, what would be the benefit of fighting the ghost? We could get access to the sarcophagi.
Oh yeah, do you want hundreds of them running around?
Crixus, make a perception check. Right before you ran out, you saw a secret door hidden behind the throne.
Plus, there's a super special secret door that we totally have to check out.
Okay, let's see. Do we have anything? We don't have anything in the bag that can help us.
Well, the big thing is the fear effect, right?
Yeah, that's what I was looking at, trying to find like a protection from evil or something.
Oh, well, that doesn't help against fear effects, though, right?
Gives
Believe it
bonus to
does.
saves. Yeah.
A creature that successfully saves against the moan cannot be affected by the same ghost for more than 24 hours. So no matter what, Crixus will be immune to all future fear attempts.
Do we know this?
Yeah, you rolled a pretty high knowledge planes. I'm sorry, knowledge undead. So I'll give it to you.
Yeah, the saves is a resistance bonus, and we all have cloaks of resistance. We all better have cloaks of resistance. So against possession or mental control. But so I don't know. Does Rob Ray have anything? What the hell does he have on him? Does he not spend his money?
Well, he usually leaves early, and it's quite possible. I mean, I see that he's got 3,000 gold on him.
Figured. I don't. I guess he has a belt +6 and a +3 weapon. All right. Yeah. I guess I'll. Do you guys want to go back in there or not? What's the consensus?
Afraid of no ghost.
All right. I'll Ghost Blanche. Rob Ray's weapon. That was my last one of those.
Ghost Blanche.
Yep. Ghost Salt Blanche.
I can put an invisibility on Stu, and at least maybe it will not target him the first time around.
Oh, we can also spread out too. Do we know that it does 30-foot cone for its fear?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So I'll go in first, be the guinea pig, and then I don't know. Let's just go see how it goes again.
Fair. What I will do to help us out a little bit, I'll give everybody haste. That way we can kind of get in there and spread out as much as we need, as much as we can. So I'll put out a haste. And Stu has fly already. Do you want anything, Crixus, fly, invisibility, anything? Well, you're good on it, but I can give you maybe a greater invisibility. Nah, because that won't help either. Spell resistance.
There is a fog outside the door. That fog's going to stay there for 30 minutes.
Do we know? Well, do we know what that fog does? Is it magical
Yeah, you can make a spellcraft real
in
quick.
nature? Can I? Okay. 48.
It's the mind fog spell.
Okay.
How long does that last?
30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Yeah.
I think we should wait that one out then, or bypass it.
Too bad Grady's not here with his life bubble.
Fifth level.
Do we have anything that makes wind? Any like gust of wind wands or anything?
Bestow curse, charm animal color spray. Nope. I can attempt to dispel it, or give us spell resistance to mitigate it, maybe.
Well, do we want to wait it out, or do we want to try and deal with it now?
You know, I'm not going to save on it.
Yeah.
Which one would
I'll
burn
try
less
to dispel it.
resources?
Well, okay, so if I dispel magic, that's my last 7th level spell. Which, I mean, I really just use for fireballs anyways, so
I mean, the
I'll
only
try to
thing you're
dispel it.
okay.
Oh yeah, so it doesn't do that. Caster level check.
All right, it's gone.
Alrighty, and now I will throw out a haste on us. Ba, 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 ba. Alrighty, are we ready?
Got my club ready.
All right.
Before I pass statue, I'll say the same thing said the last time. And I announce to the ghost that I am back.
Give me a second. I'm just checking the spell, making sure it's working right.
Still got fly on me, don't I?
Yeah, it should last for 15 minutes. So, yeah.
You guys run in, the statues will light up. They'll say the same thing they said before. You guys get it right about there.
I think your mic went out.
The statues will light up. They'll say the same thing they said before. And then it appears. Not you guys again. I said leave the eternal sleepers alone. All right, let's go and throw some initiatives up.
Could you roll mine for me? My roll 20 just crashed.
I got you. I'll get that. I'll get you on.
Appreciate it.
All right, Rob Ray will start us off.
He will back up over here. And that's it for him.
All right, Crixus will be next.
Grixis will 5-foot step here. Is that a space I can stand on?
Yeah, I'll allow it. It's fine.
All right, now full attack. Oh, hold on. I do not get -1 hit and damage on all those.
Okay.
I do not get a blank shot from that.
And you get an extra attack for haste.
Yes, thank you. Oh, yep. Do I have the +1 from ranged? So actually, that is correct for the just one less for damage. And thank you for the haste reminder. Just the first one on the second grouping.
6.
And I have clustered shots if that matters.
Three. Okay. Only one of those shots misses, and it takes the damage plus the electricity. It doesn't do as much damage as you'd like it to.
Does have the ghost touch blanch on it, does it? Or is that
No,
just Rob Ray?
Rob Ray's, yeah.
All right. Looks like I got line of effect on Vivian for this. Stu, Crixus, Vivian, all three of you will make a reflex save. It holds up its hand, and this like hurricane force blizzard shoots out in a cone. All right, we're looking for a DC 23 for half damage. So Stu, instead of 42 cold, you'll take 21. Crixus will take 21, unless of course if you have evasion. Vivian will take the full 42 of the cold.
All right.
All right, Stu. The ghost is floating in the air above all those sarcophaguses. It's definitely hard to get to. What would you like to do?
Fly to it and hit it with a club.
Remind me, why do you have flight? Do you have like wings of boot or something?
So before we met him the first time, Vivian cast fly on me so I can get down to the sarcophagi and pop one open. But then the ghost appeared and I literally flew away.
Okay, cool.
But it lasts for about 15 minutes, so it should be still on me.
I had some invisible barriers up. I deleted those.
Okay. And great club. Boom. 27 to hit. Actually, 29 to hit. No, 28 with haste.
He has unusually long arms.
But I've noticed that going in.
Yeah, I'll give it to you before you go in if you want.
All right, would that be a fly check or acrobatics?
I'm just saying that it's a. Or you try and like acrobatics through it so you don't get attacked.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and make an acrobatics versus its CMD.
All right. Yeah, 40.
And that'll reduce your speed by half. Just make sure you can still get there.
I am hasted. Yep.
Cool. Yeah, its CMD is 38. So you actually beat that by 2. So I will not get that attack of opportunity.
Excellent. Thank you for the haste.
So a 27 for 15.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, you have a ghost touch great club. Okay, wow, that's gonna be a straight 15.
Got that back at like the very, very first temple that we went to.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's made quite the run.
all right, Vivian, your turn.
All right. I am going to try to load into the thing so I can make some rolls. I'm going to try and hit it with a scorching rays. But my thing is being so stupid right now. Apologies.
What level is your scorching ray?
It'll be it's a second level spell.
I know, but do you have it like maximized, intensified, or anything? I'm looking at your spells right now.
Oh no, just straight up.
Then I think that's going to be 3 of those. You may fire 1
Yep,
additional.
3 of those.
All right, so I clicked it 3 times for you, and we're going to do some spellcraft.
Appreciate it.
I'm going to click spellcraft for you.
Yep.
Not spellcraft. Caster level check.
The concentrate, or yeah, caster level checks. I think I get +2 to those.
Okay, so that's going to bring it to a 26.
And with Stu being there, just make sure that it gets the -4 for shooting into melee.
Touch is 15. It's 4. All right, all 3 shots miss.
Okay. Par for the course.
Any movement?
No, I think I'm going to stay there, but I will get 4 hit points for healing.
All right, cool.
from that scorching ray.
We can move Rob Ray in.
Ugh. Well, I mean, if the ghost is flying out there, there's nothing he can do, really, can he?
Try jumping at the ghost.
10, 20, 30. I think Robert has to stay out there.
All right, no problem. All right, Crix, it's your turn.
So it's a 3 plus 2 to damage to all these. And only the first one on the second attack. And plus 2 damage to every hit.
All right, 50 damage taken. Okay. Tizcath is going to if it looks like I'm in danger, I'll cast defensively, but he's going to try to 5-foot adjust first.
I'm going to immediate action gain the step up feat. And follow him.
All right, I will defensively cast. Okay, yeah, he'll pass his concentration. He looks at Stu. He casts a spell. He tells you, Stu, defend me, kill the elf. Stu, go ahead and make me a willpower save.
Oh,
Damn. No.
if you weren't sick.
That was a good roll, too. Wait, did we have protection from evil?
It's a resistance bonus, so that wouldn't have helped you.
Oh, yeah.
All right. All right.
Sorry, Crixus.
That's going to buy me some time. Stu, it is your turn.
And Bob. That's a 33 hit you, Crixus.
No, that's not even close. Oh, wait, that's Rob Ray. God damn it. Oh, yeah, that hits me.
Take 13 damage from a ghost touch. Great club.
Like, my armor class is that high?
Would it be against Stu's nature to attack Crixus?
Yeah, of course it would.
So he gets a +2 to that.
He gets a new saving throw, right?
I think so, yeah. DC 23. And statistically, we'll
Okay.
only roll lower because that 22 was actually rolling well.
Yeah, there's a 17. Yeah. I'm gonna back up, and I'm gonna touch Rob Ray and cast Fly on him. Go get him. And I'll heal for 6.
One second. I'm just looking for something.
Protection from evil would actually be useful. There's a morale bonus on the compulsion effects.
And within Dominate Person, protection from evil prevents them from exercising control while it's warded by protection from evil.
Look, I prepared to cast it before you guys say anything, so it's my idea.
Fair enough.
All right. Catch up. Vivian flies over to Rob Ray. Cast Flight. Rob Ray's turn.
Fly gives you a 60-foot speed, right?
Yeah, but with haste, it'll be 90.
Oh, well, shit. He will move here then. And attack once.
All right. Let's do this.
And he has the Ghost Blanche Salt on his weapon.
Can ghosts be critted?
Incorporeal creatures are in fact immune to critical.
Yep.
However, cool. So that's basically like Ghost Touch. All right, 47 hits, and we'll just double check that real quick.
Sounds right.
Yeah, because technically they don't have any organs or anything.
Yeah, it's like plants, slimes, and incorporeal creatures.
I think you can still crit a plant.
I think some elementals.
All right, Crixus, your turn.
I will defensively cast Protection from Evil. Oh, Christ. My concentration's awful. Woo! Barely got it.
You're casting that on yourself, I presume?
No, I'm casting on Stu.
So I think you gotta touch him if Stu's not gonna willingly let you touch him.
Oh, yeah. So
You gotta roll touch attack.
Yeah, it's creature touch. You'll touch him, and then he'll get another save at this time.
That will barely miss my touch. Unless you got some bonuses. Did you include the haste?
Oh, no.
There we go. 22's on the mark.
So you get another saving throw, right?
Yep, he gets a +2 morale bonus to it at this time.
Damn, that's a 10.
Oh, 5 foot back. That's my
All right.
turn.
Tizcath is going to 5 foot adjust diagonally.
Call that a punch, Crixus.
And then the ghost is going to let out a frightful moan. That's going to hit Rob Ray. Rob Ray's going to get a willpower save.
22.
22 fails.
In that range.
You are, but you're dominated. I don't know if you should take effect with that or not.
If it hits everybody in the range, then
Yeah, you control the actions of the human creature through a telepathic link. But yeah, if we go rules as written, we'll go ahead and make a willpower then.
and GM makes the rules.
All right, so Stu and Rob Ray are going to fail. So Rob Ray and Stu will flee for fear for 5 rounds.
You boys need to fix your will saves.
I mean, it's a DC 23 save or 24 save. It's pretty high. Okay. All right, Stu, you can start fleeing for 5 rounds. Vivian, your turn.
I go running after Crixus, swing my bat, just drop it and run right, screaming right past him. The doors, they won't let me out.
Vivian, you watch as Stu runs past you.
All right. Do I have what's going on here? Why is that all moving? Do I have line of sight on that creature from right where I'm at?
I have line of sight on you.
Okay,
You
perfect.
have line of sight on me.
I'm going to throw out a empowered fireball. Let's see if that actually works the way it should. 1d6, but it doesn't have the other stuff in it. So that is, well, I will make a caster level check or a spell penetration check. 24.
24 fails.
Okay.
Let me just double check. Yeah, looking for a 26.
Okay. So that fireball fails.
Rob Ray can flee for 5 rounds. Crixus, your turn. 6. 6 plus 11. Plus 1 plus 9. Plus 9 plus 12. All right, it takes another 43 points of damage. Let's add 3 to this. The ghostly serpent folk looks at you, Crixus, and he says, I will crush your mind. And he casts a spell and he targets you. Make a willpower save. Okay, you pass. You just double check it.
I think I failed that one because I'm an arcane caster, so I get -4 to its saving throw.
Okay.
But you get, is the +2 for enchantments already put in there?
No, that's all.
So
Is feeble mind enchantment? I don't know off the top of my head.
it is, yeah. Enchantment
Oh, yeah.
compulsion.
I guess I'm good then. Thank you.
Yeah,
Mhm.
28 minus 4 would bring you to a 24. So you beat it by 1. Okay. Stu flees for another round. Vivian.
Ah,
All right, I'm going to try again to throw a fireball at him. No, that fails too. Okay, that was a blood havoc or intensified fireball.
Rob Ray flees for another round. Crixus.
I will tell the foolish ghost that I don't have a mind to affect. Attack it again. And +2 to all those damages. And just the first one on the second attack.
6, 4, 4 plus 9 plus 4 plus 2. As you hit it with the final volley of arrows, you see it kind of scream out, and then it dies. It just disappears.
Woo! Good job, Crixus.
I give Vivian a high five.
Freeze frame high five. Oh, man. Sorry, I was absolutely useless that fight.
Oh, you all did great. Now we have to figure out how to destroy all these sarcophagus. How big a jump is it from, like 20 feet? I can make that, no problem. Yeah, my minimum is 26. I'll jump across there. Ooh.
Okay.
And I guess you want to wait for Stu to get back and Rob Ray before we open the door?
Yeah, I think so.
I'll check it for traps while we wait.
I'll drink a couple potions.
Crixus, you see runes around the door. It's definitely trapped.
Right, I will attempt to disable the trap. $27.
Right. You do not disable it, but thankfully it doesn't go off yet.
Right. I will try again. Woo. 25.
Yeah.
Wait, how do I get this? Does that blow it up?
Give me 1 second. Make a reflex save. You kind of, you're using your tools. You accidentally hit one of the runes, and you set the trap off. I gotta see if he's in 30 feet of the primary.
44.
30. All right. Thankfully, Vivian's not close enough to get hit by this. 44. Wow. Reflex is 24 for half. So yeah, you'll only take half damage.
Evasion.
You have evasion?
Yep.
Nice. Okay, cool. So you actually dodge it completely.
Well, I disarmed it.
You avoid 36 points of lightning damage as a chain lightning spell goes off.
Once everyone else is healed up and done getting their daily exercise, I will open the door.
All right.
What I miss?
No, Crixus was a beast and killed the thing by himself. And dodged some lightning. It was pretty cool.
He hit it harder than he hit me.
Oh yeah, let's search the throne real quick too. While we're here.
Pick up my great club.
There is actually a sarcophagus, not like the others, that stands next to the. It's opened. There's like a dusty skeleton inside. You can see a ring on one hand and a rod clutched in the other. It also has some type of prism inside the creature's eyes in its left socket.
Detect magic. Make sure there's no magical hijinks going on.
Yeah, the ring detects magic, the rod detects magic, and the prism in his eye also is magical. Those are insanely high. You'll be able to identify with a little time that the skeletal hand still wears a jade ring of force shield in the shape of a serpent devouring its own tail. The other hand clutches a rod of the python. In addition, a dusty rose prism ion stone sits in the creature's left eye socket.
What's that one do?
Oh, 1 insight bonus to AC for the Ion Stone.
What's up, Stu's armor class?
Sitting at 35 right now.
Rob raised a 38, so go ahead and take it now. You guys can fight over it later.
All right.
Rod of the Python.
So doesn't that just turn into a giant constrictor?
Yeah. And so +1/+1 quarterstaff. And I cannot use it.
Why not?
Because the possessor must be good to use it.
That's
Which begs the
Alicia.
great question why it's here. Yeah.
What's in the fancy hidden room?
It's a secret vault. There's just filled from head to toe with weapons. Most of these weapons are so old that they're just completely covered in rust or completely rotted away. However, there are some items that appear to be brand new. You see a sickle hanging on the wall that looks like it was made yesterday. It's absolutely beautiful. There is some type of skull painted black that's been decorated with gems on one of the tables. there appears to be 5 feathers laid out in a row that are unrotten. There's also a scarab as well for like a cloak. You see some vials, which indicate that they're potions. You also see a large staff as well, and even a wand. You open a chest to find 10,000 gold in gold and silver ingots, weighing 11,000 pounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 spellcraft checks to identify this treasure trove.
Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. 33 is the low on the last one.
All right, so the sickle on the wall is actually a +2 sickle. The skull is known as a dark skull, and it contains a spell with invisibility purge. The five tokens of feathers are actually feather tokens, known as feather token whip. Believe it or not, that is a golem bane scarab. There are 6 potions to cure serious wounds, and wow, a staff of healing. And then there's a wand to summon a monster, monster 3 with 50 charges, and then that's a lot of fucking gold and silver ingots worth 10,000 gold.
How big would you say that? How much space do you think that those ingots take up?
They weigh 11,000. Sorry.
So I have that
1,100.
that pit, the portable hole. It's a 10-foot by 10-foot hole.
Yeah, does it have a set amount of space?
It doesn't. It just just whatever 10 by 10 cube will fit will take to fill it. There's no weight limit.
I'll ask
I don't believe, at
ChatGPT.
least. Let me double check.
I'll ask ChatGPT how much space they'll take real quick.
6 by 10. Yeah, it's just a 6 by 10 space.
It says it only take 1 to 2 cubic feet.
Oh, then plenty of space, I'm sure.
All right, that's the ghost. That's the secret vault.
Does Vivian have use magic device?
I do. I have a little bit of it.
Because the staff of healing is only cast level 8. And it's really actually we can't recharge it though. Crap. Actually, can you cast Cure Serious Wounds?
I can cast Cure Serious.
I think you can recharge it then, as long as you cast one spell on the staff, right? Or you have to cast the highest level spell on the staff to recharge it. I'll look it up.
I think Cure Serious is Cure Critical is higher. Is the higher version of it.
Oh, yep. So as long as you can cast one or more spells on the thing, you can recharge the staff. Yep.
I just got to use a spell slot of the highest spell on the staff.
Yes.
Okay, so that's like a 3rd level slot.
You have to do it before you use your spells, which is lame.
Mm-hmm. And you can only do one a day, but that'll work out just fine. We have lesser restoration. Woohoo.
Actually, I can use a staff too, I think. I've used magic device. So I think it's a DC 20 to use it. You're emulating a class feature, I assume, because you have to be able to cast a spell.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
All right. So is there a way we can figure out to easily dismantle these serpent folk cryo chambers?
Man, that is very time consuming. Um, if you guys get down there and check them out, you can make another spellcraft check as you kind of investigate it and try to figure out how it works.
I would like to do that. Do you guys want to spend the time doing that?
Yeah, at the very least, look at it.
Gotta make this fortress of zero fangs.
$44.
I will aid. And I can't fail it, so +2 to that.
46.
So if you go down there and look at them, there is this little hole in the front of each one. So it definitely requires some type of key to open. Vivian, you figure out that either a living serpent folk puts their finger in there, or you could probably use an Ioun stone.
Okay.
Just to open it? Because we have a
Stu,
living
can I
serpent
borrow?
upstairs.
We do, yeah. That's true. Can I borrow that dusty torch or the torch Ioun stone that you have?
Will that burn out the ion stone when you use it, or is it?
That
That's why you want the torch one, not the
correct, yeah.
skewers. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna test that out to see.
Pass it over.
All right.
If
Yeah, I will.
if this opens it up and the serpent folk wakes up, do you want to kill them, or do you want to try and talk to them?
I mean, they're not gonna really be able to give us much information beyond, oh yeah, we're gonna kill you and eat you, possibly. I suppose. Let's see. Do I have anything that I can do? Do you have like a detect evil or something like that? We can see if they're bad before we open this up.
They're serpent folk. They're
If
evil.
well, that's a little bit racist, Crixus, but okay. We can just open it up, assume they're bad, and kill them. That works for me.
All right, let's try it. See what happens.
All right,
Do you
I
have
will
any,
stick.
Do you have any feelings either way, Stu?
I'm pretty good with that. They're dingoes.
All right. I will open the first one up once everybody gets into position, or I'll stick the torch Ioun stone into the slot.
All right. Just looking at the math. Because they're really groggy, so it takes them a little bit to wake up. So they're going to have about, on average, they'll have like 21 seconds where they just won't do anything. So if you were to open all of these chambers, it's probably going to take you guys about an hour.
I think it's an hour well spent to murder all these people.
Yeah, we'll feel less sick.
So yeah, as you guys press one of the prism stones into the fingernail-sized socket at the center of the mosaic, the ancient stonework shudders beneath your hand, and for a moment, nothing happens. Then, a faint green light begins to seep from the seams of the nearest sarcophagus. The scale-patterned cylinder stands nearly 8 feet tall, its surface carved with thousands of overlapping serpent scales. Dust that has lain undisturbed for tens of thousands of years seems to drift from the grooves as the ancient mechanism groans to life. The sound echoes throughout the vast chamber, like the slow breathing of some sleeping titan. A low, resonant hum fills the air. The mosaic beneath the sarcophagus ignites with a sickly emerald light, runes flaring one after another in a spiraling pattern up the stone cylinder. The smell of old incense and dry tomb air suddenly spills forth from the unseen vents. Above the ghostly whispers that haunt the chamber, they seem to grow louder. The true people sleep. The true people wake. With a thunderous crack, the front of the sarcophagus splits down the middle. Ancient locks disengage, stone grinds against stone, and a heavy door slowly swings outward. Inside stands a figure. Not a skeleton, not a corpse, but a living serpent folk. It's got emerald scales that are kind of layered with dust. It has beautiful gold jewelry that hangs around its neck and wrist. It has fine robes preserved by forgotten magic. The serpent folk begins to sway slightly. And that's when I imagine you guys will start doing stuff. If Vivian's going to use spells, that naturally would probably run out after a while. But between Rob Ray and Crixus and Stu, I imagine you guys will be able to coup de grace these things.
Yep. And if anyone has robes that catch my eye, I'll try to minimize the blood spillage and take a set of robes.
Time to wake up. Time to go back to sleep.
Yeah, on average, they have 172 hit points. If all three of you guys are coup de gracing at the same time, it's probably like a DC, at least a DC 60 fortitude save. Okay, 11. Yeah, so it's safe to say that you guys can take the hour to slaughter all of these serpent folk.
That sounds delightfully evil, even if they are evil creatures.
It does seem a little evil. It does, yes.
Well, if we don't kill them now, they'll wake up later and try and take over the world again.
Stu, I'll say this as we get to the last couple. Would you like to see if we can take one of these home for the arena? You just kind of have it on display.
I just checked everyone's alignment. None of you are good, so I don't think you guys are going to have a problem with doing this.
Okay, fair enough.
Crixus is good, right? Oh no, I thought it was chaotic good.
I am
Weird.
chaotic neutral.
But we'll fast forward. You guys take the hour. You slaughter hundreds of serpent folk sleeping in their coffins. When you guys are ready to exit the room, start exploring freely. We could wrap up this dungeon in a couple minutes.
I'm going to take
Yeah.
Vivian's idea and grab one of these dingoes to go.
Alive or dead?
Definitely dead, because he's going into a bag of holding anyways.
Got it.
None of them have anything
Right.
magical on them.
They probably do. This is kind of outside of the scope of the adventure. The book wasn't written for somebody actually taking the time to kill all these guys.
No problem. That just seemed odd to me. That's
No,
fine.
yeah, they definitely do.
Yeah, we don't need the loot of hundreds of corpses. It's fine.
Actually,
I
they
think
probably threw all their loot in the treasure room, waiting for them to wake up.
Yeah, that's a great note.
Yeah, we'll go with that. We don't. Yeah.
You grow into the cryo tube. You remember to put your wallet into the locker.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a little bit of loot that I can throw out to you guys. Give me a second.
No, that's fine. Is there anything else in this dungeon, or you just want to wrap this up?
No, there
Yeah, I mean
is.
let's continue.
Yeah, go around the corner. Let's look at these other rooms and make sure we're not missing anything. I'll be typing for 60 seconds.
Behold, doors.
Are we playing for another hour or two? If not, I'd like to take like a quick 2-3 minute break.
If you guys want, you can take a break now, and then I'll look through the rest of the rooms and see what loot's there, and then we can have that discussion when you guys get back.
Works for me.
Sounds good.
Let's do this.
All right, you guys back?
I'm back.
Okay. My dog just vomited again. He's been vomiting all day.
That's not bueno.
Yeah, I know. Talking to AI about it. We're gonna probably do another 30 minutes, then we'll stop. I just want to get you guys to a good transition for when we have Rob ready next time.
Okay.
That sounds good.
All right. I got rid of the darkness on this map just to kind of show you guys what you're missing out on. So these bedrooms were really just guest bedrooms. One of the rooms had Belcore in it. No loot at all in these rooms, other than like furniture and stuff like that. These other rooms didn't really have very much in them at all. And then, of course, you have the downstairs exit in 33. But that's it. There's no loot in there for us to talk about. These rooms got emptied out some time ago when you guys initially attacked the fortress. So all these reinforcements went upstairs and repopulated that room that you guys had that massive fight in last week and the week before.
Okay.
We could have just
cool.
came to the basement and killed Belcor in his sleep.
Technically, yeah.
Oh well. Can't go back in time.
I still think parachuting in like special agents was the best idea.
Well, is there anything else you
Yeah,
guys
it's
want
kind
to do at this fortress?
Just take Belcor's body and what's her face and the sea serpent, tow her away and head back to the Erdofon camp, the Erdofon fortress, and let him know that we were successful.
That works for me.
All right. What are we doing with this goddamn sea serpent?
I'm gonna carry it back with me somehow.
We're gonna rehome her.
All right. Well, I won't stop you guys moving back across Ilmuria to the Udrifan territory. You know that at location G, that's where Izon is and his palace.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we if we get stopped at the gates, I will kind of unroll the portable hole and kind of pull Belcor his body out and be like, "Oh yeah, we're on a mission. We have succeeded, and we want to let your leader know, so he can keep his word to us."
They'll be like, "Oh, it's Belcor," and they will immediately try to escort you inside.
His name was Izor.
Izon, I think.
Izon.
Once you guys get to his throne room, he's going to be like, welcome, you return. Good. It's been a while. I was beginning to wonder whether the serpent folk had finally found a meal they could not choke down. Where's Belcor?
Oh, he's with us. And I will kind of, do the same thing. I'll pull him out of or I'll have Stu pull him out of the portable hole. Yeah, he is dispatched as you requested.
Good. The traitor is dead, and one fewer knife pointed at my back. I will honor our bargain. A promise is a promise. Your friends, you're friends of mine. Better than I expected from a surface dweller.
Sometimes we can surprise you.
I also give him the gifts of
Um,
barbecue supplies.
So we can count on you to help in the final assault towards the Serpent Folk fortress in the northeast.
Yes, you can consider our alliance, and I will help you.
Wonderful. One more thing. I remembered you said that you had a drow fellow here that was sharing information on the drow's way of body modifications, flesh grafting, I think you called it. Is he still alive? I would really like to pick his brain about that.
No, he escaped.
Hmm. That's unfortunate.
He escaped through death.
Oh.
His throat was cut. Several guards were murdered. And whoever was responsible for it escaped. I was hoping maybe you would answer some of those questions.
Oh, well, I can't say that I rightly know. We were kind of off dealing with the Serpent Folk issue, the Belcor issue. We were kind of mobilizing for that.
Well, if you have any information on this assassin and how she got in, I would be grateful at best.
How do you know it was a woman?
Did I say woman?
You said she.
I said assassin, did I?
Well, I mean, he, she, I mean, women are more lethal,
Let's not assume gender.
typically speaking. Yeah, if we find somebody who looks like they may have been responsible, we can assure you that we'll question him thoroughly.
So, when do you plan to cash in on our alliance? How can we assist you?
Well, from information that we have gathered throughout our time down here, there's a significant force of serpent folk degenerates in the northeastern quarter of Ilmeria. We've taken care of the fortress of the Thousand Fangs in the center, so you should be okay with that on that flank. We have a few others that we might be able to rally here in, what would you say, a few days? And I would like to hopefully be able to coordinate and get a 2 or 3 pronged attack at this fortress while the rest of us go in and cut the head off the serpent.
Uh, I can't quite picture my people fighting alongside Morlocks instead of just eating them. But the overwhelming serpent presence in my city leaves me few other tactical choices. When you rally your banners, we will be there.
Wonderful. It was wonderful working with you, Izon. To the success of this joint operation,
We
and death to the dingoes.
we have some casks of blood wine. It's a good vintage. We could open it up and celebrate.
Oh, I really do appreciate the sentiment, but our our surface dwelling constitutions are not really made for blood wine. Unfortunately, I
I
regret
start
to
pulling
inform you
out
that I won't
the
go back.
I start pulling out the blood wine that we got from the fortress and start handing it over.
Oh, I see you have some. Good stuff, right?
Eh,
Yeah, it could be better, but yeah, I mean it was passable. It was an experience. That's one way of going about it.
He kind of chuckles to himself, and the gift is most welcome, and we will wait for you when you're called to war.
Does he seem sincere when he says he'll ally with us?
Yeah, go ahead and make a sense
Yeah,
motive.
go ahead and make a sense motive.
Yeah, he seems actually. You've met this guy a couple times. He's always been pretty straight up with you, though he's obviously deadly, and you assume he probably has some evil faculties. Um, it's more of a the enemy of my enemy is my friend type of idea. Now, after the serpent folk are gone, you might want to question his alliances. But for now, he could probably be trusted to help you guys eliminate the serpent folk.
All right. Is anything else the party wants to do?
I don't believe so. I think we kind of get back uh, to the Morlock den, rest up, and wait for our friends to return from the maze.
I think they got lost.
Oh, with those group of people, absolutely. I mean, they managed to get themselves captured by serpent folk. I mean, really, who does that?
All right, you guys will head back to the Morlocks and chill with
Mm.
them. All right. So congratulations, you have finally finished book 5, The Thousand Fangs Below. That took us a long fucking time. And then the other day when we had our finale with the Radiant Muse and the Gorilla King, that was kind of us going back and finishing book 3, the Seven Spires of Zinchalost, not Zinchalost, Seven Spires of Seven Serpent Spires or whatever, and then the Vaults of Mana. So we've definitely kind of cleaned up and finished a lot of stuff. Now we are solely in the book 6, the Sanctum of the Serpents. And we're going to pick back up with the Kitsune, Yudo, Thoric, Yudo, Jory, and Gunther. But I think this is a good stopping point for tonight. We can kind of pick back up when we get back together in the maze. You guys are in a rough spot, low in abilities, low in hit points. We'll probably need to get Gunther back up and healing everybody, and we can kind of figure out what you guys are going to do. Definitely a stressful spot that we should have everyone present for. Vivian, will you still be out of town on the 28th?
Yes, I will still be out of town on the 28th.
Cool. Enjoy your vacation. So we'll take next
Yep.
Sunday off, and then we'll reconvene on July 5th. July 5th is after July 4th. Is everyone okay? Do you guys have any travel plans or anything like that?
No, I should be good for the 5th.
I'll be around.
All right, cool. I should be here too.
I'll be here too. The week after that, I'm probably gonna miss.
Okay. It's summer. It's just the way things are right now. Once we get out of summer, we'll get back more consistently. But we're in the last book. We've actually already started the first dungeon of the last book, and we're approximately halfway through it. So we've already kind of got a head start. But thank you guys for playing. I'm gonna go check on my puppy who's all sick, and I will see you guys.
Alrighty.
Not next week.
Take care.
I'll see you guys in 14 days.
Thank you. Thanks for running. Appreciate it. Take it easy, guys.
Thank you for doing a makeup session on Father's Day. I appreciate you guys.
Have a good one.